Day 142 in Panga Panga, or we call it Pago Pago, American Samoa. Now this island I could come back to in a heartbeat. I found it to be not only stunningly beautiful, but it kind of reminded me of what I thought Hawaii would have looked like about 100 years ago. It is surrounded by lush green mountains and rainforests with crystal clear water. It was so clear and beautiful. Also, there is a barrier reef around most of the island as well. And when you have lots of rain, you've got rainbows and waterfalls. The capital in Pago Pago is located about 2,300 miles from New Zealand and 1,600 miles south of Hawaii, about 14 degrees south of the equator. And there are about 65,000 people, of whom 9,000 live in Pago Pago. The American Samoas retain much of their traditional life called the Fa'a Samoa, in which the head of the village is given much respect, and that is a position that you train for many years to do. Every village has what they call a fale, which is a guest house that kind of looks like a gazebo where they entertain visitors or have village meetings. Every village has all the different church denominations in it, such as the Christian, Protestant, Catholic, and Mormon. Interestingly enough, the men do all the work in Samoa, even the cooking. The women are really treated like princesses, and they take care of the children. They live as extended families in a family compound, and the daughters stay with the family until they marry. There are many national parks and beaches that are absolutely pristine, with many coral reefs and marine sanctuaries. You can see that the people of this island respect the water because there was no trash or plastic water bottles in the sea everywhere we went for the day. Each village has a bus, and you can see the picture of this bus, and they use it to make money to also help people get around the island. So you can get on any bus for about $1. You look on the front of the bus and it says the location. It will go to the farthest part of that island, and you can get there for only $1. I thought it was pretty awesome. And while we were there that day, they took the buses and they decorate them with all kinds of palm leaves and flowers and other things. Our first stop was to this museum that had a gigantic sphere in the middle that was actually a movie screen. And they talked about their way of life, they talked about their oceans and their people, and it gave you a very welcoming feeling about going out and discovering the island. The guide was very open about their way of life with us, and we actually passed Star-Kiss tuna, which they basically have about 2/3 of their island is working somehow to support this industry. Interestingly enough, American Samoa is the only territory of the United States that is not given citizenship. It is also the territory that has more of their people going into the U.S. Armed Forces than any other territory. Tattoos are also very sacred to these people, and you get tattoos based on your rank in the village, all the way from your knees up through your stomach. Getting a tattoo is an individual choice, and it does tell a story, so it is considered very sacred there. The bus stopped for about 45 minutes at a beach called $2 Beach. And we got into the water. It wasn't very deep, and as you went farther out, there was a big reef that nobody went behind before you got to the ocean. I had an amazing time in Samoa, and I could see myself going back there someday when I just really want to relax and chill out and be in the beautiful waters. Our next stop in Polynesia is going to be French Polynesia, and I will see you in Bora Bora. In closing, my wish for you is that you will love abundantly, protect your health, and Be adventurous for life. You are beautiful. Let your light shine. Aloha.